For light years away, there's a world that might hold alien life. But here's the impossible part. The closer scientists look, the less habitable it seems. Meet Proxima Centauri b, the nearest known exoplanet to Earth. A planet so close in cosmic terms that it has become humanity's biggest target in the search for life beyond our solar system. But hidden behind that excitement is a mystery that changes everything. At first glance, this world sounds perfect. It sits inside its star's habitable zone, the region where temperatures could allow liquid water to exist. And wherever there's liquid water, there's at least a chance for life. Right? Not so fast. Proxima Centauri b orbits a red dwarf star called Proxima Centauri. And this is where it gets weird. Unlike our Sun, this star is smaller, cooler, and incredibly long-lived. While our Sun has roughly 5 billion years left before it transforms into a destructive red giant, Proxima Centauri could keep shining for trillions of years. Sounds like the ultimate long-term home. But that's not even the craziest part. Because although the star is stable over immense timescales, it has a dangerous secret. It constantly unleashes violent radiation storms capable of blasting entire planetary atmospheres into space. Suddenly, the most promising nearby world starts looking a lot less friendly. So the question becomes, can a planet survive long enough for life to appear if its own star is trying to destroy it? And the answer leads to an even bigger mystery. Scientists believe Proxima Centauri b receives only a tiny fraction of the light Earth gets from the Sun. To stay warm enough, the planet must orbit extremely close to its star. And that changes everything. The closer a planet gets to a red dwarf, the more radiation it absorbs. Massive ultraviolet flares slam into the atmosphere again and again, stripping away particles and sending them drifting into space. Over time, an entire atmosphere could disappear. But here's the strange part. Nobody actually knows if Proxima Centauri b still has an atmosphere. That's the biggest twist in this entire story. If the planet lost its atmosphere, surface temperatures could plunge to around minus 40 degrees Celsius. A frozen wasteland. Silent. Lifeless. But if even a thin atmosphere survived, temperatures could rise dramatically. Warm enough for liquid water. Warm enough for chemistry. Warm enough for life. And that's when things changed. Scientists realized there was another factor nobody could ignore. Proxima Centauri b appears to be tidally locked. One side permanently faces the star. Eternal daylight. Endless radiation. Relentless heat. The other side never sees the star at all. Permanent darkness. Endless night. Imagine standing on a world where the sun never rises or never sets. But wait. Between those two extremes lies a narrow strip called the Terminator Zone. A region trapped forever between day and night. And according to many models, it might be the safest place on the entire planet. The perfect balance. The perfect temperature. Possibly the perfect place for alien life. But there's one final problem. Scientists still cannot directly confirm what Proxima Centauri b's atmosphere looks like. Normally, astronomers analyze starlight passing through a planet's atmosphere to identify gases. But Proxima Centauri b refuses to cooperate. Its orbit makes that technique almost impossible, which means the most important details remain hidden. And this is where the mystery becomes fascinating. Everything depends on information we don't yet have. If water exists there, life could exist there. If the atmosphere survived, ecosystems could potentially survive. If conditions remain stable, this nearby world could become humanity's first evidence that we are not alone. But then comes the final twist. Even if life exists, it may be living in conditions unlike anything on Earth. A civilization permanently trapped in twilight. Creatures evolving under a dim red sun. Organisms surviving radiation levels that would instantly kill most life here. The more we imagine this planet, the stranger it becomes. What started as the closest candidate for alien life has transformed into one of astronomy's greatest unanswered questions. A world balanced between hope and disaster. Between habitability and extinction. Between discovery and disappointment. And that leaves us with one haunting question. If the nearest potentially habitable world in the universe is hiding its secrets this well, how many other living worlds are out there right now, waiting in the darkness for us to find them?